A group of men in Egypt believed they were about to become rich. What none of them understood, until it was almost too late, was that one man in their group had just learned something that could get all of them killed if he said it out loud. This really happened. Default text. There was just one condition. They needed proof. So they agreed to bring two people to verify the find, an antiquities expert and a representative from a dealer willing to buy the pieces if they turned out to be real. A date was set. Everyone agreed, and on the appointed day, the group, 4 men, the expert, and the dealer's representative, set out to meet him. He was waiting for them exactly where he said he'd be, standing next to a brand new car with no license plates. He greeted them warmly, told them to follow him, and they drove. The road twisted further and further from the city, until it disappeared into a mountain village most of them had never heard of. At the edge of the village, past the last houses, stood a single small structure, nothing but bare brick walls and a dirt floor. He got out, greeted them again, and gestured for them to sit. Then he asked one question. "Which one of you is the expert?" One man stepped forward. The con man nodded and told him to come alone. Just the two of them were going to inspect the artifacts. The moment they were out of earshot from the others, the man's entire tone changed. "Here's how this works," he said. The expert asked what he meant. "There's no collection," the man told him. "There's nothing buried here. But the people you came with, they're wealthy and they're greedy. Here's what we're going to do. You go back and tell them the artifacts are real. Tell them they're worth $250 million. Tell them the seller agreed to the price, but on one condition. The buyer needs the full amount ready by tomorrow, transferred through a private insurance." For a moment, the expert said nothing. He wasn't thinking about the money. He was thinking about where he was standing. A mountain village, hours from anyone who could help him. Surrounded by men he now understood might not react well to being told the truth. If he refused, he had no idea what these men were capable of. If he simply exposed the scam right there, in that isolated brick room, he and the others could easily end up robbed, or worse, before anyone found out. So he made a decision. He smiled, shook the con man's hand, and agreed to the plan. They walked back together, and the expert put on the performance of his life. "Congratulations," he told the group. "It's real. It's extraordinary. Full inspection confirms it. The price is $250 million, and your cut is 20%. There's just one requirement before tomorrow's handoff. £200,000 for a private insurance guarantee on the transfer." The group erupted. Excitement. Relief. Deals were shaken on. They climbed back into the car for the 200-kilometer drive back to Cairo, already planning what they'd do with a fortune that didn't exist. The expert waited. He watched the road behind them. He watched the distance grow between that mountain village and wherever they were now. And once he was certain, truly certain, that they were far enough away to be safe, he spoke again. "Get out of the car." They stared at him, confused. "Get out," he repeated. "Go find him yourselves. Get your money back from the man who tried to rob you." "But you told us it was real," one of them said. "You told us it was worth $250 million. "If I'd told you the truth back there," the expert said, "we wouldn't have made it out of that village." He wasn't planning to let us leave with the car, and he wasn't planning to let this end peacefully if any of us said no. I lied to him, so all of us could walk away safely. I'm telling you the truth now, because now we're safe enough for it to matter. No artifacts. No $250 million. No insurance fee ever paid. Just a con man who badly misjudged the one person in the group he thought he could recruit, and an expert who understood that sometimes the smartest move isn't refusing a lie. It's knowing exactly when to stop telling it. If you want more true stories like this one, subscribe to Storyteller. We bring you real cases, real cons, and the moments that almost went very, very wrong.